Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Equestria One Shot. This is episode 8, and I am your host and DM, Lord Lucon. Flamian, tell me who you're playing as, and a little bit about yourself.
Good welcome to you, dear viewers. Flamian here, returning again for the role of Dusthoof, the carpentry-oriented pony of bit of all trades here. Last time we were here, I ended up in the clutches of a fire-breathing drake.
Huff and Mouth, tell us a little bit about yourself and who are you playing as?
Hi, I'm Dare Kitty. I'm playing as Hoof and Mouth. I forgot. Crap, what race am I playing again? A hippogriff. Sorry. I'm playing a hippogriff who has become obsessed since the disappearance of Fairweather and is now obsessed with trying to track down their friend.
Who has mysteriously disappeared.
Dun dun dun!
All right. Athena, who are you and who are you playing as?
Well, I am playing as Summer Breeze, the Kieran, and I had an interesting crossroads with the character. We're trying to determine how best to proceed with issues going on back home at the village with all of the friends and family there, and of course what's going on in and around Ponyville at this point with the friends in school here. So it should create an interesting character dilemma.
So tell me, give me a brief description on what happened last time. Give me a recap. What happened previously on?
Last time we started out in the Ponyville. We had a little bit of heart to heart in Cafe Hay with Dusthoof and Summer Breeze. Then we decided to tackle the issue. Then Summer Breeze got a letter from home. We went to see Professor Sunburst, and then we decided to tackle the issue of Angry Drake demanding its potion of Drake's Tear back, and we also discovered a rather nasty origin story of these said Drake's Tears, that they can only come from the tears of drakes who have suffered a terrible personal loss, such as the loss of a beloved one. And it's starting to look like this drake in question has probably lost her child. And Dusthoof tried to calm it down using the gift of song and understand, and pointing out that, hey, I think I know what happened to you, but it does not excuse bullying of others. But sadly, things did not go the way we had planned, and now Dusthoof is in the clutches of this fire-breathing drake. But before we ended up there, Summer Breeze and Dusthoof had a little bit of scuffle with the shadow minions, and we also had the beach ball of light with us, which proved to be quite useful item because those shadows seem to hate any light source. Anything to add, Athena?
Not too much. The things, let's see, we defeated those. We had an interesting little discussion with Dragon. We are trying to figure out how to proceed at that point. Yeah, not too much.
So we get this scene, right? Opening scene. of Hoof and Mouth running through the ever-free forest, right? Trying to catch up to her friends. She passes two ravens, black and white ravens, who tell and guide her along the pathway. Hoof and Mouth continues, right, down the pathway and sees Zecora and Onyx Rock, and warns her that her companions have gone to see the drake, and tried to please it with song. Hoof and Mouth, you finally reach the tower. It is currently storming and raining. And that's when you see a horrible sight, as the drake literally steps out of the tower and sees Summer Breeze, who was attempting to hide from it earlier, and it lets out a huge gout of fire. 1, 2. Okay. Summer Breeze. A huge gout of flame spews forth from the drake's maw. Try to be an 18.
Okay. So, no?
Roll your body in order to defend against this.
Well, I mean, I can roll my body, but I can't beat an 18.
Maybe.
Exploding
You can
hook.
crit. Yep. Or you can spend the tokens of friendship to auto-succeed. Or reroll. Or do whatever you want. Or upgrade your dice. Or do whatever you like.
Yeah, well, we can't do any of those things. We're just going to have to take it.
Okay, you take 18 points of fire damage as the huge gout of fire, which is approximately 60 feet by 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Huff and Mouth, you see this massive gout of flame. It is now Dust Hoof's turn.
Oh boy.
She kept her promise.
Yeah, but
She's hurting your friends, man.
yes. Run away! This thing cannot fly! Run
That's
and
true.
wound the others!
This creature cannot
Yeah.
fly.
I can't fly either.
Are you going to do anything else, Dusthoof? Somebody's
Not yet.
Not going to hurt you. Just, come over here.
No. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Hoof and Mouth, it is your turn as the drake unleashes a huge gout of flame. Your companion takes a huge fire to the face, and the other one's screaming to run away. What are you doing, Hoof and Mouth?
Hoof and Mouth angrily screams, "Get away from them!"
Yeah.
As they charge towards the drake.
Mm-hmm.
They pull out their ice arrow and open fire towards the mouth.
Excellent. Fire away.
Firing.
Ooh. A 7. Oh, let's see. Do I want to use a token of darkness? That is a good question here. It'd be a good
geez.
opportunity.
You do not wish to use the tokens of darkness.
Do I
No,
want
you
to?
do not want to.
It's a natural
You
one.
do not wish
Why
to
wouldn't
use
I
it.
want to do that?
No.
No. I will take it instead.
Yes.
Not only that, but the arrow launches inside the drake's mouth, freezing it in place, disabling her icy breath.
Woohoo!
Disabled.
Nice.
Could you please move Hoof and Mouth closer to the play?
Sure. You want to get closer? Where
Yes,
would you
please,
like
I
to
will.
go? Next to the drake?
I would like to be sort of near towards that's right. That's good.
Excellent. Summer Breeze, it is your turn. You are still smoking from the huge gout of flame. Fortunately, a random arrow from out of nowhere comes in, slamming into the drake's maw. freezing it wide open.
Interesting. This may present an opportunity. Let's see. Well, except that that's not going to accomplish. No. Okay. For the moment, then, I'm just going to head over here, out of line of sight of the Drake.
Okay.
So, prevent any recurring problems here in terms of taking fire to the face. So it's surprising, though, that friends don't have some resistance to that.
I
If you were in
don't
your
know what to tell you.
form,
Don't know what to tell you, man. I don't make the rules on this stuff. And don't forget, Dragon's Fire is not normal fire either.
Yeah.
Because it's got magical properties and stuff to it.
Perhaps that's it. I don't know.
Spike can literally melt and regenerate letters. So,
Yeah, that's true.
what do you do? Anything else?
guess- Move over here and start to take stock of what's going on.
Excellent. It is the Drake's turn. She attempts to break the ice that's inside of her mouth. And fails. She's like chopping on it, like... And you can hear it like cracking under her maul. But she's just trying to like break the ice that's currently got her mouth currently locked. Dustoof, what are you going to do?
I'm going to use this distraction for my benefit and try and wiggle free.
Excellent. How are you doing this?
Let's see. Do I have any equipment I could use here? Not really. Well, I guess we'll do just a simple body standoff.
Sure.
Here's the body.
You are held within the Drake's grip.
Not going anywhere.
Nope. Mouth, what are they doing?
they charge again at the Drake and fire another arrow.
Excellent. Go ahead and fire.
Woo.
Did 7. Don't forget you also read the rules. It also adds a die 4 of damage.
Oh, yeah.
It pings harmlessly off of the Drake's armored scales.
Never mind.
Okay. That was the damage from the last roll.
Oh.
Summer Breeze, it is your turn. You are recovering. What are you doing?
Well, hopefully I've stopped smoking.
Currently, yes, it is raining outside. And speaking of which,
Really bad for your health.
to make it more ominous.
Let's see. And the Drake's mouth is still frozen for the moment.
Yes. Yep. Huff and Mouth, they fired off another ice arrow, but it pinged harmlessly off the creature.
How hard would it be to collect rainwater magically?
Well, what's your intention? So,
Like,
are you trying to make like a river? It's not going to happen.
no,
It's
I
just
wanted
not
to
coming down
actually
fast enough.
make a floating ball, essentially.
Yes.
Because
Wouldn't
I
go
want
too far.
to use it as a way to essentially shove the ball down its throat when the ice fails.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. Do you have telekinesis?
I do.
Excellent. Roll me telekinesis plus mine. See if you can get a ball of water conjured up.
Okay. So that.
Yep.
Okay.
Then telekinesis. Don't forget you roll your mind plus your telekinesis.
Right.
Because you're trying to perform a magic.
Oh, I think that's at the 10. So.
You have accumulated enough water to douse a dragon flame, assuming that you pass the test to get into the mouth, right? But you have accumulated enough water to possibly douse it. The drake. It is the drake's turn. It attempts to break the ice. No, it does not. What is going on here? Okay. It's just like, for the past 21 seconds, it's just like... And you hear the ice like crackling under its maw, but it continues to chomp on it, struggling against it.
Interesting.
What do you do? Dusthoof, it is your turn as you continue to struggle in the drake's cruel grasp.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay, trying to escape. Interesting, you finally escaped. Is that exploding hoof? It is.
Okay.
Okay. You still escape. What do you do with that critical success?
Could I... It's got... How spiky is its back?
It's pretty spiky, right? It's got harsh, cruel scales. Riding this thing would be impossible without some form of saddle or layering or armor to protect you.
I have light barding.
That would do.
Well, could I climb its back and bonk it in the head with my...
You critically succeeded. Normally you could not do this because you escaped, but you critically succeed. You may attempt to bonk it on the head.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's use the specialty skill of ours here. Here we go. Oh dear.
Oh no. Is that double ones? Wow. So it begins. It defends itself.
Actually, I think I'm going to use one token here.
Excellent. Remember that everybody gets 4 tokens of friendship to start off.
Yep. That's what I was actually counting on, so...
Are you re-rolling? Which dice are you re-rolling?
Add that to my list.
Let's re-roll the body here.
Okay, go ahead. You have to beat a 4. You do. Dealing 7 points of damage to the creature.
Bonk!
Anything else?
That was a good bonk.
It was a good bonk.
7 damage.
No, I'm just trying to hang on for my dear life while trying to knock this thing unconscious.
Huff and Mouth, what are you doing? Your companion climbs upon its back and starts bonking it on the head. It continues to struggle with its maw, still encased in ice.
I would like to aim at one of its feet and try to freeze the foot to the ground so it stops, so that Dusty has more of a stable surface.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll.
Boop.
5 and 8. Once again, your arrow bounces harmlessly off the creature's thick scales.
Yeah.
Yep. Summer, it's your turn. What you doing?
All right. Well, we're going to try a trick shot here.
Sure. What do you do?
We're going to move over a little bit so we can actually see the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to see if I can basically shove water up its nose if I can't get it to open its mouth.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a mind as you're attempting to overcome its... what would it be? It'd be physical. Yeah, it's trying to overcome its physical reason. Yep. It's simply just like, it's water, right? Just splashes upon the fiery drake's being, right?
Oh, that is too bad.
It is the drake's turn. It slips and falls, right? Kaplunk. And it takes 1d4 points of damage between the water, the ice, and everything else. It falls and takes 3 points of damage as it struggles with its maul still frozen. This is interesting. Not expecting this at all. Dust, it is your turn.
Could I aim for one of its eyes?
Yeah, you are currently on its back, right? So you easily have bonked it on the head. You can go for one of the eyes.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Excellent. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, is that another double one?
Jeez.
I'm spending a token.
Excellent. Go ahead. They're trying to bonk it in the eye. Go ahead. Oh, it's a exploding hoof. Go ahead. It's probably a roll off, but we'll find out. Oh, it's an exploding hoof.
Go again.
Well, good bonking.
It's a huge bonking. So, yep, roll a d20. Okay, so tell me how you aim for its eyes and do massive amounts of damage to it.
Well, grabbing by one of its spikes on the back of its head, Dusthoof leans over with his 3-foot pole and whacks it in the eye.
Excellent.
And
winces.
whispering to its ears, "I'm sorry, but I have to do this."
Winces in pain. Hoof and Mouth, it is your turn. The Drake looks terrible, by the way. It almost looks defeated.
Can I aim my crossbow once again, but this time at the water on the floor, on the ground?
Yes.
Make it icy?
Yes.
Please?
Yes. So you're not targeting the creature, you're targeting the ground itself.
Yes, I'll target the ground. Hopefully it will slip and slide and die.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me a body. This would be the challenge.
Body.
Go ahead and draw. Well, I don't think you can draw, but where would you like it? That is the DC of it.
Why is nothing rolling? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried drawing. I can't.
Would you like it underneath the Drake? Is that where you like it?
Yes. Underneath the Drake, please.
Okay, give me a second here. Is that
Yes,
good?
That works. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Summer, it is your turn.
So are there ice shards broken and around here?
Yes. Because of its like constant chomping, you see like large blocks of ice being broken off and from its mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
You also see like a huge ice pool beneath it. The water has made it slick beneath the Drake. It has to defeat a DC of 10 in order to stand up.
Okay. Well, taking advantage of its prone state with it should be a little less likely to dodge, hopefully.
Sure.
I'm going to see if I can levitate some of the sharper ice crystals at it.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me a levitation plus mind.
Those. One of these. That's not so good.
You do get some ice shards, but you don't think that they're like very, I don't know, angular, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not very good. But, you know, they could do something. All right. Drake's going to try to free its mouth. Frees its mouth. It tries to stand up. It stands up.
No.
That's the end of its turn.
Well, at least we made a wasted turn.
That is true. It is Dusthuff's turn.
Well, rinse and repeat. And I'm hoping that the history is, well.
Oh no! Okay, tell me, Dusthuff, how you knock this creature unconscious?
Well, knocking on the other side. If previously we hit it on the left side eye, this time we're going for the right side ear, and once again whispering, "I'm sorry," and bonk! Goes the 3-foot pole.
The Drake
and
collapses. Oh,
we both collapse to the ground.
excellent.
Could I try and land safely? Do I need to make a roll?
No, because who takes the damage would be the Drake. It just collapses underneath you.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody gets a turn before something else happens. Top of the round, Dusthoof. The creature. Well, actually, we'll go with Hoof and Mouth. Hoof and Mouth. What do you do? The creature collapses.
Creature collapses. I walk over to everyone and say, "Hey, so what's up with the creature?"
It's apparently it's a grieving mother.
Oh, okay. That makes this fight feel very awesome. Why were you fighting a grieving mother?
Because the grieving mother wants a potion of Drake's Tear back to its possessions, and we recently learned that Drake's Tears only come from drakes that have suffered great losses.
So, why didn't you give her back the potion?
Apparently, those things have the power of resurrection. And asking from the ravens, the black and white one, when I asked, have they seen shards of broken eggshells, they replied affirmatively.
So let's go find the mother's baby and then resurrect it.
We don't have the potion. That's with the headmistress, Starlight Glimmer.
Or it was. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, steal, steal.
Did you happen to take it while we weren't paying attention?
We could go and take it.
Or do we still need to go and acquire it by subterfuge and other less than straightforward methods?
We could already also tell her that, we're just trying to rescue raise a baby.
We could. Do you have any idea where the baby, or I guess the baby's corpse, might be?
No, I just got here.
I don't know where you've been lately.
Well, last time you saw her.
Last
time she was taking a nap. She was taking a nap last time you saw her.
Sure.
Them. Last time you saw them, they were taking a nap. They needed to rest because they were out all night searching for Fairweather.
Yes. And then I got this letter saying I need to go back to Mount Eris. And
they don't know that.
Okay, then never mind.
You can tell them, though. You can definitely tell them now.
And then I was heading over there, and then I see you guys beating up on a grieving mother, and then I helped beat up on a grieving mother, and then that's where we are now. So, yes.
Well, I really wouldn't feel too bad about it. The grieving mother did start by burning all of my hair off.
It's okay, you look better this way.
Rude.
It's an improvement. It's a style choice.
Uh-huh. And, of course, plan to not just kill me, but pretty much all of Ponyville given the chance. So, grief-stricken, yes, but once one lashes out in that way, certain response is valid.
I'm sorry. We stole the potion that could have raised your child.
I didn't steal any such thing, and neither, for that matter, did.
Dust, yeah. Some students
it-
stole it. Yep, some students stole it, but nobody knows who. That's
And
by
so
Huffenmouth.
we're not
Huffenmouth knows.
to blame, but we're taking the fire in the face. I do think we're justified here at least using some violent methods to defeat and restrict the ability to hurt of this threat here. But, if we can find other resolutions now that we put it into a situation where it's not an immediate threat, that's fine.
Yes, let's do that, because we're reacting to things with a whole amount of violence for nothing always ends up well. Cough, cough, Fairweather.
That's when I think that's like when you hear like this clap, right?
I look in the direction of the noise.
You turn and
Likewise.
you see a familiar face surrounded by shadows.
Oh, great.
Oh boy, here we go.
Old friend from long ago. I guess not too long ago.
I guess it's dark weather now.
No. No, you see what appears to be Grubber, the hedgehog, surrounded by several shadowy minions. And Grubber comes up to you guys and is like, I want to thank you guys so much.
Well, what exactly do you think that we did for you?
Oh, I don't know. He like looks at the down Drake. You just got an obstacle out of my master's way, that's all.
I see. Well, the Drake was not aligned with you either.
No, of course not. She wouldn't accept what we had to offer. I now know what she wants now. What she truly wants.
Interesting.
She was always complaining about those stupid Drake tears. But we couldn't get one. We couldn't make one, you see. Until now.
Wow, so do you intend to go raid the school and attempt to steal it first?
Oh, there's more at the school?
Shut up.
Oh my god. Grubber smiles, this wicked, evil
I don't think
smile.
so.
He says, oh, thank you. I didn't realize that there were more at the school. What else do you know? I don't think
Well,
you
we
realize
know
the importance
We're
of
going to destroy you if you attempt to do this.
Oh no, you guys are injured. And you've done my master such a great service. You may leave now.
Who's your master?
Oh, no one important. He smiles at this.
Can I strangle him?
Are you engaging in combat?
No.
Okay. I was just
How
wondering.
many, oh god, jeez. Yeah, we probably
Healing
can't.
touch on the Drake.
Excellent. So, to be clear, are people starting to take actions here?
Yep.
As conversation ended.
I think conversation may be ended by default if people are trying to strangle Grubber.
Yeah, if people are strangling over and stuff like that, yeah, okay. Okay.
I said no on that.
Well, if somebody's mending wounds and stuff like that, that's definitely not part of Grubber's plan. He's like, don't you dare touch her. She belongs
Sorry,
to me now.
I'm very sorry. I might not be very good at violence, but there's one thing I'm good at.
He's like, what is that?
Your mother.
Your mother. What is that? What is that you're very good at? Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I'm using. Would somebody be kind enough to lend me one token of friendship?
3, 4.
Done.
Okay.
Did you use all of yours already?
No, I have 2 remaining, but learning from my previous mistakes, I would prefer to end this session with at least having still at least 1.
That seems
But
reasonable.
I would prefer to use 2 because then I can make a reroll with advantage.
Well, just call me the friendship token bank. So you get the tokens.
Excellent. I
Kitty,
obtain
I
1
could
token of
kiss
Carcass. Since I believe you're re-rolling your initiative, correct? Is that what you're attempting to do?
No, I'm re-rolling my healing touch values.
Okay.
Oh, are we? Oh, we're not rolling the initiative again. Okay, cool.
Oh no, you guys haven't exited combat yet.
Oh,
I rolled my initiative. Hang on.
lovely.
Yeah, this is all one event. Okay,
So-
you're
Very
healing,
hard not to say 4-letter words right now.
and she's back up. She was unconscious. She's going to re-roll.
All right. Lots of 4-letter words like love.
Yes, this is fun. Very fun.
Fun. Oh wow. Okay. She is broken free and everything else, so that's fine. All right, descending. Top of the round. Summer Breeze. Grubber says, "Don't you dare heal her," to Dust, right? And Dust completely ignores her, and then that's when he's like, "Attack!" He just holds up his grubby little hand and says, "Attack!" It is your turn. This is no surprise. Nobody has a surprise round or anything like that. Just normal initiative. What do you do as he screams, "Attack!"
I'm going to get well away from the Drake.
Okay.
Go full Kieran or Nirik.
Go,
Oh.
Nirik Rangers!
Go Super Nirik.
Yeah, we'll go flame on and head over out of the way.
Excellent.
Out of the visible line of sight of the Drake here, so that if
So-
it goes a little bit,
To be clear, you're the only light source, right? Or are you having...
not that dark, I don't think.
It is dark here. And with the presence of the shadows, it's only gotten darker.
Frack,
Hey,
that's
whatever
not-
happened to the beach ball of light?
You guys put it away. Are you taking it back out?
Yeah, so I'm going to kick it out.
Oh, yo, definitely yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Beach
Because
ball.
I do not need to be tanking right now.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure out what the plan is. Who is taking out the beach ball of light?
Me.
Whoever
I
has
want to
it,
write. I want to write a report on this thing afterwards.
we're just going to kick that beach ball of light at the dark things.
Okay. So you are making an attack, right? Go ahead and make an attack roll as you kick the beach ball of light into the shadows.
Sure, I guess.
Have you even identified it yet? No, I don't think so.
No, we have no idea. We tried to identify it and failed.
This is no time for identifying it. So you kick the beach ball into the group of them, right? Anything else?
Well, still going to try and hide out of the way of the Drake, because that thing goes full rampage. I want it to go after the dark things, not me.
Let's see here. Is the Drake's turn. The Drake, having just completed combat with you guys, like, wakes up, right? And she's like, let's see here. What is she going to do here? That is a good question. I guess attack nearest. I don't know. Nobody's explained shit to her, so she just wakes up and looks around, and I guess just wallops on poor Flamian.
Not going to happen.
What do you mean not going to happen?
she made me the promise.
That is true.
So, at this point, as an immediate reaction, Dusthoof points at Grubber and his gang of shadows. Horde thieves.
So she lifts up her mighty fist, right? And she says, I'll deal with you later. And then she...
Horde thieves. By the way, I healed you.
She doesn't know that. She was unconscious, remember? I guess she would wake up to you, like, mending her wounds, I guess. So she would know. She says, I'll deal with you and your town later. Let's see here. Who's nearest? Oh, the archer, of course. Well, she has to make a body check. She easily overcomes the body check. Open mouth. You're the nearest. Of course. 14 as she attempts to wreck you. Make a body check as she just smashes you.
Yeah.
Oh, take 14 points of damage as she just like lifts up her massive talon and just brings it down upon you.
Yay.
Could I use my last token to make the Drake re-roll that body check? She's not particularly precious to me.
I don't think that's how friendship tokens work. I think you can affect your rolls and your friends' rolls, but I don't think they can affect your enemies' rolls.
Oh, well, worth a shot.
Dust token of darkness.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that sounds more like a token of darkness. Tentacle roll. It attacks the beach ball, attempting to snuff it out. It begins just pounding away at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see these 4 tentacles like swinging out and wrap around it, right? And snuffs out the light.
Damn it.
It is not destroyed. It is just that. And it is now Grubber's turn. He smiles and he says, "Oh, I'm glad you're awake. I needed this." He walks up to the Drake and says, "I can give you what you want. I can give you back your child." He attempts to persuade the Drake to stand down. Okay, and the Drake has a downgraded dice. The Drake says, "More lies!" Hoofenmouth, it is your turn. As Grubber attempts to persuade the Drake to join his side. What do you do, Hoofenmouth, as he's like sneering at you?
I would like to use my talons and grab him by his throat.
Excellent. Go ahead and try to grab him. Oh, that's a crit. Okay. Don't forget you also have... Yeah, okay, that's both of them. You grab him. And he's like, "No! Minions, help me! Help me!" What do you do, Hoofenmouth, as you grab Grubber?
Fly up.
Yeah, I swoop for... I remember our previous battle and everything, so I'm rather pissed off.
Bowling. Oh, no.
So I fly over, grab him by his throat, and then fly up into the sky.
Okay. Excellent. You are in the sky. Where are you going?
I am...
Hostage.
I'm trying to now... I have him high above and out of earshot of everyone, and I'm like here, okay, where's Fairweather?
Who?
Fairweather. The... Pegasus.
Oh, your bratty little friend. Oh, yes, I know him. Yes. He now serves my master as well. He laughs. An evil laugh. You will too serve him.
Don't care.
Oh, well, that's harsh. I thought he was your friend.
No, don't care that I'm going to that what's his name? Grubber thinks I'm going to serve his master.
Oh, you will. Everyone will serve. Anything else?
Well, where is Fairweather now, or else I drop you?
I can show you where he is.
Nope. Tell. I don't trust you.
Oh. Well, okay. So you're rolling an intimidation, right? Go ahead and roll me an intimidation. It would be a charm check as you're trying to overcome his cowardly nature. Okay. He laughs. I'll take you to him. Is that a... Yeah, that's an exploding hoof. See if you get a 9 or better. Nope. He laughs. Ha ha! I'll take you to him. I'll promise. I'll promise. But first, I have to deal with this Drake. My master wants this Drake. Anything else? Hoof and mouth. As you and Grubber discuss this far below.
I continue to hold him, not allowing him to encounter the Drake anymore.
Excellent. It is the Shadow's turn. Having the light being snuffed out, the creatures who were once shrinking away from it go bounding towards the Drake. It's a pack of what appears to be shadow wolves from the forest. They begin attacking the Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, and the Drake has to overcome. Easily defends itself. The creatures are like gnawing at its body, but it just ignores it. This is when you notice like these little pony skull shadows, right? Start worming their way towards the Drake. And that's when they like start climbing onto the creature, and they start trying to like pick at its wounds, right? And try to enter its body. It whispers to it. 1, 2. D20 plus this. Oh no. Oh, it's good. It resists even though it's like shuddering and trembling. And then this large shadow moves forward. And with these long mantis-like arms reach out towards the Drake. And the Drake weathers it. Despite all of the attacks against the Drake, it weathers the storm and onslaught of shadows trying to overwhelm it. It is your turn, Summer Breeze. Who knows how long this Drake will last?
Well, even if we don't care about the Drake, we certainly can't let it fall to the demons like the other creature did, the golem. So, better go out and get their attention.
Excellent. Are you lighting up? Well, you've been lit up. Are you going to continue to light up?
Yeah. And I'm going to throw a fireball, just to make sure.
Light them up. Yep, go ahead. Who are you targeting? You have what appears to be like the heads that are crawling on the Drake. You have the giant mantis creature, and you have the wolves that are currently nipping at its heels. What do you target?
Yep. I'm going to go for the big arm mantis thing.
Excellent.
Bigger targets are easier to hit.
Maybe. Depends on the dice rolls, maybe. Oh, no, it's a roll-off. Wait. Yeah, it's a roll-off. Go ahead and roll off again.
Okay.
Gotta beat a 4.
What? Oh.
So, to be clear, it was a roll-off, right? It wasn't a critical failure, right? It wasn't a critical failure. Your first roll was a 10, and it was a critical success. You just miss, right? It passes through the shadowy being, right?
Anyone who does that.
The Drake, right? Tries to shake off the minions that are on top of it and begins to slam its massive talons down upon him. And so die 4. Hit. Then 1. Okay. Takes damage. The creatures that are whispering in its ears seem to be affected by the Drake's talons. Dusthuff, it is your turn. What do you do?
Circling the ice that counts as difficult terrain, while moving, digging out a dose of pony balm and applying it over the Drake's wounded body parts, while trying to recount some suitable song about mother's love, such as mother's love for her children, such as the river of life.
Sure.
River, oh river, flow gently for me. Such precious cargo you bear.
She rolls a die. It's a charm, right?
Yeah.
She sings with you, right? She sings with you as this happens.
And she also recovers 1 point of stamina.
Excellent. +1. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
The massive creature with the long tentacle arms approaches the Drake, and with 4 long tentacles just reaches over through the other shadows and just begins plummeting the poor Drake. Okay, the Drake has to make a defense and resists. It slams against the Drake's massive armor. It is Grubber's turn. He says, "Oh, Hoof and Mouth, you can trust me. Why don't we go down and have a conversation?" He tries to charm you, Hoof and Mouth. Try to be a 3 as he's attempting to woo you to, like, let's go down and talk about this.
So I would roll another charm to resist, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So here's a good question. What do you do? He seems very persuasive. What do you do? You don't necessarily have to follow it. Just know that you will probably be giving him advantage on everything against you moving forward.
You want to go down, do you? That sounds like an awesome idea.
Let's go down and talk about this. Yes.
I didn't say talk. We can
No need for violence. Are you letting him go?
No, I'm not letting him go, but I do quickly descend from the skies.
Excellent. Do you land on the ground?
Oh, I didn't say I was going to land.
Okay, but you do descend.
Yes.
Okay. He will not have advantage on you. It's your turn, Hoof and Mouth.
I descend from the skies, and I decide to throw him at the big tendril giant monster.
Excellent. Okay. Bowling. Rolling for bowling. Excellent.
Sure, you do have that skill.
Interesting. Tell me how you throw him.
I sort of like go underhanded and whip him out as I'm flying at full speed, and then just dislodge him, like almost air bowling the hedgehog.
You throw him to the tentacle creature, who easily catches him.
Oh man.
I mean, it's got 4 tentacles, so it's just literally just like whipping around, and Grubber's like, yes, thank you, thank you. Anything else, Hoof and Mouth?
If I did an exploding die on that, would I get a better shot?
I mean, you could try. You could probably do damage.
How many tokens do you have?
Like I said, same thing happens. No change.
And boopies.
How many tokens does Hoof and Mouth have?
11.
You know, you could spend all 3 on this one.
Is that something that you like to do?
I don't think it's that important.
It is her turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
You auto succeeded. What is your attempt? What is it that you're attempting to do? Trying to damage Grubber and the creature?
I'm trying to knock the creature. Oh, I'm trying to throw him at the creature and knock the creature away from the glowing disco ball of light.
The disco ball of light is right here. It shut it off, right? So, and then it moved away from it.
Oh, okay.
That was a beach ball.
It's a beach ball.
Beach ball, disco ball.
It's a ball. It's a ball. All we need to do is resolve damage. This creature also falls down. So just roll damage. This is automatic. And I get 1 token of darkness.
Which, how much damage?
Just roll it. It's your body.
D4?
It's your body.
Body.
That's your bodies.
Bada.
High roll, high money, high money. That's good money. 12. There we go. And then 8. Anything else?
Oh, that should do.
The wolves continue their assault upon the poor Drake, launching themselves at it. Defense. Oh, it's a roll-off. Okay, well, there we go. And 2 easily defends herself with her thick scales. The shadows continue to whisper into the Drake's ears. Drake attempts to resist. And resists! The larger, bigger shadow moves in with its mantis-like talons.
I think
And fumbles! Let's see here. What happens?
Stomp the overreacher.
It damages itself, but how? It's attacking the Drake, so I think it gets impaled by one of its spikes, right? And it takes 1 point of damage. Top of the round, Summer Breeze. It is your turn.
All right.
Drake's resisting all this stuff. Couldn't resist the other guys, but yeah.
Drake's doing great this time.
Yeah. It's tanking a
So
lot of damage.
We have an even bigger target this time.
Yeah.
So take a shot at that thing.
Excellent. You're targeting the tentacle creature?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh.
I think that's a natural 1.
It is. The dice are not being friendly here. Look how many 1s in a row we've gotten.
Okay, so this is what happens, right? You lose your, Nikken status. All that fire and stuff like that gets extinguished, right?
By what?
You tell me. What is it that mentally, stuns you?
Oh, at this point, probably just the sheer frustration of it. I mean, it's like, come on, I can't hit anything. This is ridiculous.
It should make you angrier, but it kind of makes you hopeless, right?
Seemingly.
It is the Drake's turn. Once again, she targets the... 1, 2, and then miss. Hit. Okay. Here does 12 points of damage. She destroys one of the creatures. One of the headless shadows. This one is destroyed. Flemian, it's your turn. What do you do? Dust.
How many of those Darkling Whisperers are
There's
there?
only one left, and it's like in her ear, right? Trying to get inside of her ear.
Well, could I climb to the drake through the drake's back and wrestle it to the ground?
Okay, so you have to overcome the drake's defense because it is moving around, right? It is like attacking by multiple sides, and it's like trying to defend itself. So you have to overcome the drake's defense because she doesn't view you as an ally. And then you have to overcome the shadow's defense. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So first, you have to overcome the drake's defense to climb up on her. Okay. Nope. She easily like sidesteps as you try to like climb up on her, and then you tumble.
So fast.
Okay, what's she going to do?
I'm adding to this.
Okay, what are you adding?
2.
Reroll.
You're going to reroll this? Okay, all right.
I'm using a token.
You're using a token of friendship. Okay.
I have 1 token left.
Excellent.
So,
go ahead and roll it.
So here's.
Oh, you see if it goes up.
Nice.
So this adds to the 17, right? Yeah. Stout heart. Yep. Tell me how you climb up on the drake with your like earth pony fortification. You're like you get tumbled off, right? And then you're like, oh. Tell me how your start heart kicks in.
After slipping on the slippery tail of the creature, Dust Hoof then gets slightly fury, bites the upper, keeps a stiff upper lip, grits his teeth together, jumps into the back of the creature and climbs onto its back all over its head. But this time, instead of going for the drake's head, going for this Darkling Corruptor Whisperer.
This thing continues to whisper in the drake's ear. You now are on top of the drake. Tell me what you do as you approach the creature that's trying to get inside the drake's mind. It is currently not paying any attention to you.
Corruptor, meat, flying, hoof kick.
Excellent. Roll it. Have to beat a 2.
Martial Arts 7 versus 2.
Yep, and then roll me a die 4. Tell me how you attempt to slam it, but it passes right through the shadowy defenses.
Being composed mainly of shadows, this creature simply becomes ethereal for one blink of a second and then rematerializes itself, much to Dust Hoof's dismay.
The tentacles turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. The drake. Oof. The drake is barely standing as one of the tentacles pierces its hard hide. The drake seems to be on its last legs as it's like stumbling and falling. And I think that's when we get this like predatory grubber, right? Standing up and dusting itself off. It kind of smiles at Hoof and Mouth, and it walks up to the drake, and he says, I can give you what you want.
Mother.
Here we go
I can
again.
give you back your child.
Reaction. He's the one who stole He's the one who stole the potion.
Oh, yeah, she's got a downgraded dice because this is what she wants. But she resists. Yes! She resists as Grubber continues to, like, fondle her, right, and, like, paws at her, trying to get her to join. But she resists, and she's like, I will never succumb. Huff and Mouth, it is your turn as Grubber continues to beckon the drake to his side.
Grab the bitch and drop it from 400 feet.
I grab the beach ball.
Okay, you move over to the beach ball.
Grab it.
Yep.
And bring it over to the shadow creatures.
Excellent.
And try to activate it again.
All right. How do you activate it?
I furiously shake it, screaming, "Turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on."
Just see here if you can figure out how to turn it on. Give me a second. I'll look at the beach ball light. Yep. Go ahead and roll me a DC Mind as you attempt to turn it on. It's a DC of 8. You're trying to turn it on.
Did it go through yet? Nope.
I don't see it.
Come on, I hit you. There.
You're like, turn on, and it just shakes in your head. It is not turned on. It's just the wolf's turn. Like a pack hunting a great animal, they continue to assault the wolf, or the giant drake. And she just like, oh, boom, 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 just tanks it all like a boss. That's when the shadowy creature tries to climb inside her ear, whispering promises of darkness. Ooh. Oh, no.
No!
Oh,
Can I spend a friendship token?
You may.
Drake isn't our friend?
The Drake isn't your friend, but she is trying to resist, right? She is trying
Neither
to resist.
Neither is she true enemy.
So,
Not that but I'm just curious as to how that works.
So, you're using her friend. Tell me how you're using your token of friendship on the Drake to explain
using
this.
my friendship of token to help her resist the, to help her reroll so she can resist the evil.
For this, I need you to roll me a d12. This will be her resistance.
Okay.
As you try to beckon her back to the side of good. You have to beat a 9.
Oh, that didn't. I didn't mean. Oh.
Roll a d12. This is her resistance.
I didn't mean to roll that. How'd that roll?
I don't know what that is.
Roll me
That's
either.
exploding hoof.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a roll off. It's a roll off. You got to beat a 3.
Another D12.
It's another d12. You got to beat a 3. Oh no! Something terrible happens. The creature worms its way into her mind. This is where she falls.
No.
This is going to go badly.
Not only that, but the game crashed. I was like, oh no, cinematic moment. Chrome crashes. Of course, why not? Why wouldn't it? This is where everybody gets knocked back 10 feet.
What?
You guys didn't see Fairweather's transformation, but now you will actually see this transformation. Grubber is laughing this entire time, so you have this constant yes, yes. Dust. You are on top of the Drake. You suddenly seem to fall through it and are knocked off. The Drake is no longer there, but more of a puddle of what appears to be shadowy, oily mess. Grubber laughs. This shadow is destroyed. The whispers go away. And then enter... Give me a second here, guys. I need to look at the new stats.
Nice.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. 18. I'll need to remember that. The shadow, the Brigger shadow is like, it screams. All the shadows are like screaming in joy. Summer Breeze, it is your turn.
Well, Rack. Okay, so do we actually see the Shadow Drake anymore?
You see what appears to be like this black abyss.
Okay, so it is more or less still in the same place. Okay, got one of those, one of those. We happen to know what's on the other side of this building.
The Everfree Forest.
Just the empty forest. Okay. Interesting.
What are you doing, Summer Breeze? As the shadows begin to scream and wail, not in pain or agony, but of victory.
Yeah. I'm going to call out to my compatriots and suggest a retreat at this point.
What do you do?
And I'm going to start moving over this way a bit. I'm going to try and take the opportunity to concentrate and see if I can get back to Neric options.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a mind as you attempt to overcome your defenses. I think the DC is 4, right? It's half your level.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's half your level, I think. I should try to... yeah. Yep, easily. Easily you go back into fire shape. 18.
What?
A new player has entered the board.
Oh, jeez.
It is 18, yep. From out of the darkness emerges what appears to be a creature of shadows. Massive. What once was a weeping mother now appears to be a hollow, shadowy creature of shadow. You sense
Hollow shadow to creature of shadow.
Grip your heart as it enters into the battlefield. It rolled an 18.
Oh.
It enters. Dust, it's your turn. No longer a weeping mother, but something of darker purpose has emerged from its despair. What do you do?
I promised that creeping mother that I would not harm it, but I will not see any harm come to this young mother either. It's still inside the shadowy collection, isn't it?
Yes. It appears to be like a black mirror or of oily substance. It appears to be the blackest of pitch.
This is one of those all chips in moment.
Hey.
Dusthoof grits his teeth and jumps into the shadowy mess where that nightmarish shadow is about to reform, hoping to attach itself into the black mass and pray that the evil, or rather malign magic resistance should transfer into this being, much like introducing a container of liquid nitrogen into a burning inferno.
So what's your goal here?
Cancel out the transformation.
Okay. How are you doing this?
Well, as Earth ponies are have the magic resistance, we also have the healing touch.
Yep.
Using those two, okay, I already used my healing touch on this creature. using magic resistance because I was able to use it against the shadows.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I can, whatever powers.
So to be clear, that
I'm trying to
you.
nullify the transformation. That's my end goal. To return the Drake's original form and cancel out whatever dark metamorphosis is going on here. Because every power has a counter power. Every force has an opposing force.
That's very true, yes. So you're attempting to cancel out the transformation.
Yes.
You jump into the liquidy mess, right?
Yes.
Roll me your magic resistance.
And while at it, I'm shouting, "Grieving mother, your son or daughter is still out there. And a child is calling out to its mother."
You bounce harmlessly off of it.
Anyone got any tokens I could use?
Yes, you can have 1 token.
Athena?
Are you giving him a token of friendship? Tell me how you're encouraging him, Athena. Tell me how Hoof and Mouth's encouraging Dust not to give up.
I don't know. I'm clear over here. I wasn't aware I was going to be.
Hoof and Mouth, yeah. Hoof and Mouth, tell me how you're encouraging Dust not to give up.
Yeah, Crazy Pony, you do that.
Right.
Athena, could I also have one from you?
You want to have 2 tokens for this?
Just trying to get an upgrade.
Would you kindly?
Well, it's probably better than letting this thing continue to suffer whatever is going on.
All right.
Then we're all going to suffer.
And going against my earlier plans, I'm also using. So that's 3 tokens of friendship.
I obtain 1 token of darkness.
Yeah, but love prevails today.
We'll see. You have to beat a 14. Does it?
I automatically.
Oh, you auto-succeed. You auto-succeed. Tell me how the power of friendship stops this transformation.
The 3 of us, we are merely the messenger of the dead child's voice calling out to its mother, not to go quietly into that cold blackness of the shadows, but rather to return her to her original form as a grieving mother whose child may still be saved.
Excellent. You see this like, no! Grubber screams like, no! As you jump into the darkness and void, stopping the transformation. The Drake returns to normal and collapses. Bump. There we are. What do you do now?
Holding out my 3-foot pole, making a very rude gesture of "come here, bitch," for Gruber.
Interesting. The Drake is currently unconscious. Is off the board. As you do that, right? Grubber like curses you, and he's like, "I see now. Yes, my master is not all powerful. Take him. Stop him now." And that's when he gestures for the giant, shadowy tentacle monster, who was screaming in joy, scream in agony and pain, and it marches right up to you and starts pummeling you with its tentacles. 2, 3,
That's
4.
not good.
You have to beat a 9.
First off, let me use, and then also apply magic resistance.
That's true. Tell me how like the tentacles are like whipping around you, and it gets through, but somehow your pony resistance negates the damage.
Well, not sure how it's done, but reminding himself that shadow is nothing more than the absence of light or an object blocking the source of light. Shadow is nothing more than a living lie. And the greatest irony of complex magic is the ability to counter it by simply willing the word "no, it shall not" into being.
Grubber laughs. Ha 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 ha! You've won this day, pony. But we will return. He says, shadows, take them! If they fall, you know what to do. He begins retreating. Running back into the forest. In his cowardly way. It is now the shadows' turn. The wolves lunge at you. Die 8s.
This talent
3,
is
4.
paying itself off
You have to beat a
way
6.
better than I had expected. Here's the dodge,
Yep.
and here's the magic resist.
Excellent. Huffmouth, it is your turn. You see Grubber like running across
Grab
the
the bitch.
fields.
Fly it
What do
high
you do,
and let it
Huffmouth?
drop.
You
Grab
still
the
have the
grubber.
ball. You still have the beach ball, trying to light it up. And your friend's telling you, go, hurry, capture Grubber. What do you do, Huffmouth? Don't forget, you helped stop the Drake's transformation. Well done.
I throw the beach ball to Dust Hooves,
Excellent.
and then
Okay.
and then I head over to chase down Grubber.
Breathing down the neck of Grubber, who's still. What do you? Well, you've done your toss, and you've done that. So action and move. Anything else? Are you going to taunt Grubber as he is attempting to escape?
Oh, sorry.
Are you going to taunt him? Or are you going to say anything to him?
Yeah, come back here, you little thing.
That's right.
You know, you could say, this is from Mount Eris.
That's when the Grubber calls and he's like, shadows, help me, help me. And you see that the bigger shadow, right, comes waltzing over with its huge mantis talons, and it swings upon you, Huffmouth.
Uh-oh.
1, 2. You have to beat a 10 as this massive mantis-like talon comes swinging down upon you. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well done. Well done. Top of the round. Summer Breeze, it is your turn. What do you do, Summer Breeze? I assume you catch the ball as Huffmouth tosses it to you?
Athena.
Or are you just going to let it just kaplunk? Summer Breeze?
Yes.
Go and catch the ball, or just let it ploop?
It's like I've got the ball, so
Okay.
I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to come a little closer here. Then I'm going... Well, I can't manipulate the ball, apparently.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can manipulate the ball.
I'm going to levitate the ball
Excellent.
and see if I can turn it on or activate it somehow.
Go ahead and roll.
Mind, I assume.
Critically a success. You turn it on and you activate its special ability.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, you're the only one in it. But you activate it, and let me see here. A burst of light explodes. Oh, shit. Well, you critically succeed, so...
Doesn't sound healthy.
Roll me a mind check as the light goes off.
Okay. Yikes.
You're fine.
Okay.
It glows like the sun for the briefest of moments. Had you rolled lower, you probably would have been blinded for a round.
Well, good that we did that.
Anything else?
Well, I want to basically use hover the ball using levitate over
Sure.
the creatures out of reach.
Yes, you may. Where would you like the ball moved?
Well, it looks like the best place right now would be right above Dust Hoof.
Roll me a levitation.
Okay.
This isn't difficult. It's only a beach ball.
Mm-hmm. So, does 8 succeed then?
So levitation plus your mind.
Oh, we want me to do mine as well. Okay.
That's how it works.
Well, sure. I just wasn't sure if I needed to roll both.
You succeed. The creatures wither at it and scream. "Hey!" Dust, it is your turn. What do you do? As the creatures begin to swarm around you, they kind of shun the light.
Well, here's the moment to strike at the shadows. The spinning hoof of circle kick. Targeted everyone around me.
Excellent. See this ninja move. See this ninja move. Where did you learn this martial arts from?
From the School of Friendship on the Martial Arts 103, defending your friends against a larger number of assailants.
Excellent. Roll it.
Defend.
It's exploding hoof. Defense. Okay, so this one can defend, and then these can defend.
Basically, what you're getting here is a D&D's version of whirlwind attack.
Tell me how you divvy out the damage. And then roll me a die for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Dealing out the damage with the staff because staff, although humble, is easily spun around in large circles. The damage output might not be much, but the reach and simplicity are near divine.
Okay. Roll me 5 to 4.
Here are the smaller wolf-like minions.
Miss, 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 miss. Hit.
And here's one for the big head honcho.
Miss.
Okay,
Wow.
so the only one who takes damage is the one above me.
Yep. It
Or
takes the
rather,
full
no.
blunt of damage. That makes that easy. That makes that really easy. Save. Okay. So your staff swings through them, striking only one. The shadow creature. What's it gonna do? 1d4. Okay. Nah, it's just going to wail on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to beat a 5.
Here's
Dust.
the dodge,
Yep. Dodge.
and
and slip.
here's the magic resistance.
Excellent.
Jeez.
Grubber. He sneers at Mouth, and he's like, "Don't worry, your little pathetic city will be next." He makes it to the edge of the map, and if you don't do something soon, he will escape in the next turn. The wolves surround 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to beat a 5, Dust, as they are nipping at your hooves.
Here's the resistance,
Yep.
and here's the dodge.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, the resistance was good to have.
Yeah, it has paid itself off more times than I can count in.
So,
I
tell.
gave him a token of friendship to reroll the dodge.
Yep.
No need, because being a supernatural creature, or rather a living weapon, does have its disadvantages too.
Okay.
So
never
before
mind.
that happens, tell me how your magic resistant fails on that one.
Dusthoof actually stumbles a bit when he's trying to jump from one hoof to another in a one hoof stance, and accidentally bumps into the creature. But because these are nothing more than living shadows, essentially living lies and living weapons, the
Take 5
inherent-
points of stamina damage as it bypasses your magic resistance.
ouch. So how much was that?
5. Take 5 points of stamina
5
damage.
points. Oh yeah, and would you be kind enough to tell me the damage type?
It is, what's it? Negative, dark energy.
Negative
Necrotic,
energy, huh?
Yes. Yep,
Nasty.
necrotic. Huffenmouth, it is your turn. Grubber continues to flee. You must do something before he escapes.
I want to do a flying slam into him and then rub his and smear his nose into the ground, please.
Do it. Do it.
Why not just take him to the 400 feet and drop him from there? A little intimidation.
You should roll a playing character next time.
Yeah.
That way you can do that.
Cool.
Because I don't really want to.
I had a Pegasus.
Yes, you did. Would that be a fly or would that be a body?
So it'd be a fly check, right? And
Fly
then,
check.
what is your intention
Yes.
here?
Sort of like swooping at him, tackling, and then dragging him as I, with momentum.
You can do
Excellent.
it, Hoofy. You can do it,
grab him.
Hoofy.
Smeared into the grass.
You easily bypass his defenses as he's like reaching the edge of the forest. You grapple him. That's move and grab. Anything else? Are you going to say anything?
Yeah.
What you going to say?
This. Where is Fairweather, you little bleep, bleep, bleepity, bleep, 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 bleep.
He says, "Follow me. Follow me, and I'll show you where he is." That's when you see like the huge mantis creature walk up behind you, Fairweather. Still attempting to attack you with its mantis-like
Fairweather?
talons.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry. Huffenmouth attempts to attack Huffenmouth with its talons. What do you do? How do you defend yourself against a 9? Roll a body.
Rolling body.
Yep, gotta be a 9.
Did it do that? Sorry, I'm getting really lag. I have a lot of lag right now, so.
No worries.
Did you spamming body until it does
Oh,
something?
wow. Okay. So the first one is a roll off. So go ahead and re-roll. I rolled a 3. Go ahead and re-roll.
Okay, just 1 second.
You have to overcome the 3.
Oh, come on. So slow right now.
Might be their servers.
Probably.
You easily defend yourself against the shadowy creature's attack. It is your turn. Summer Breeze. It is your turn, Summer Breeze. There's so many bodies. Mine's to keep
Sorry.
down. What do you do, Summer Breeze?
Well, I'm going to play with the beach ball.
Excellent. They shun
sounded
away at
so
the
bad.
light. Yep. They shun away from the light.
So making sure that it stays out of reach, I'm going to basically start moving it around over their heads, around behind, constantly forcing them to shift their position and deal with the different light source hitting them from all different angles.
So your goal is to have them focus on the beach ball, right?
Or if they're focused on attacking Gustov then to be completely or be basically unable to
Sure.
really dedicate all of their energies to it because they're constantly dealing with an attack or at least an unpleasant sensation from another direction.
Roll me a charm against 1, 2, 3, 4.
Charm?
Charm
I
on
wasn't
4.
going to do that, but okay.
First one.
It's just
Okay,
trying
well,
to
he
work.
ignores it. Probably. Maybe not. Yep, he
Okay.
ignores it. Die 6 for the wolves. They ignore it. Wow, that's okay. And then you see how the mantis creature does. Wow, okay. Despite them shunning away from the light, right? And you trying to get their attention with the lure, right? They just seem to be doing what they're doing and still constantly shunning from the light.
I wonder if I
Dust.
could with it. I'll have to try that.
Do you do? Well, maybe
Well-
you do.
Another whirlwind attack.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll. Okay. Die 8. Okay, and then die 6. Okay. How are you divvying out the damage?
Equally.
Excellent.
Here are the wolves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1 misses. 3 on each.
Okay, the one in the middle of middle of the Drake token doesn't get hit.
Okay. So this one. Oh, this one doesn't get hit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. That's 3. You notice that these don't seem to have the physical resistance that you had encountered with the other ponies.
And finally, here's for the big head honcho.
Okay, it's a die 10. It's a roll off. Really? Okay. It easily just bypasses it.
Oh no, that was. I meant. That wasn't the attack. That was to see whether the etherealness takes effect.
Oh, okay. Okay. How much damage did you do? It was divvied out 3,
I would like to dish out damage
B4.
equally
2.
to all available targets, with the main focus of first eradicating these little minions, so we can focus on the head honcho.
Excellent. Grubber tries to escape you, Hoofmouth.
Fly high, fly high.
I rolled a 9. You have to beat a 9 as he attempts to get out of your grasp. You have to beat a 9.
Since I have grasp, that's going to be talent.
That's exploding, isn't it? Kind of. That's a weird. How'd you get a 0?
It rolls both my body.
Yeah, it's supposed to do that.
Oh, it's because my body keeps thinking that. Let me check here. Keeps thinking that my body is rolling. Oh my gosh! I'm going to close this and have to reopen this.
Okay.
And close that one.
You rolled a 6, right?
I rolled a 6, and then my body didn't roll properly because it keeps opening up my body die and saying that I need to choose a body die. Give me. Oh, let me do something, please. There we go.
Okay. Have to beat a 9.
There is my that. Nope.
He slips through your grasp and he says,
Oh, why did you say I was drawing honorable? I meant
Don't
talent.
worry. Don't worry. My master has special plans for your people. And this is where he takes off into the ever-free forest, laughing as he cackles, like, ha 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 ha! And he departs into the ever-free forest. It's the Shadow Wolf's turn.
But it rolled my honorable instead of my talents.
You go ahead and roll your talons then.
Okay.
I don't know what you're rolling. I
was
assume
trying to
that's
roll
the talons. Yeah,
and
go ahead.
That's D10. Come on. Stupid
Just roll a
Internet.
d10.
I'm working on it, but the
Okay.
internets keep doing. I hate the internets right now. Yeah, never mind.
Yep.
Same result.
Same results. He cackles and he says, "See you soon. Your people will suffer greatly." Ha 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 ha! Wolves attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta beat a 7.
Here's the dodge.
Hits.
And magic resistance.
Oh wow, that's some BS right there. That's fine. What else? Hoof and mouth. It's your turn.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, I just went? go
No,
again?
he was escaping you.
Oh,
It is your turn now. So on
You
Grubber's
could-
turn,
you
he
could
escaped.
you still could catch him up.
Yeah, you could.
okay. So
Are you going to
I'll roll
chase
So
one.
Grubber
go-
into the ever-free forest?
Just have to go to the new map.
So what are you doing, Hoof and Mouth? Are you chasing after him?
Yes, I'm chasing after him.
Excellent. We'll pull you off to the side of the map. Okay, so let's see here. You're chasing after him. I need you to roll me a mind to see if you can keep up with him. You have to beat a 5. It's 50-50 odds. The average is 5.5. You can do this.
I'm working on it. It's just. Oh, D10. There we go.
It's a roll off. Roll a 5. Oh man. Oh, excellent. Excellent. We'll get back to you. We're going to move your
Well, I
character.
feel like I just got myself into
That's
something really
so
bad.
Oh,
bullshit.
delicious. To be clear, he rolled a critical success,
Yes.
and she rolled a 2.
I am dead.
You're not dead.
It's going to be challenging, I imagine.
So to be clear, are you chasing after him? You quickly lose
Yes.
him in the underbrush, and you are going to continue to chase after him. Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
I get a new character. Woohoo!
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, he was looking for the Drake, but this works too.
Beggars can't be choosy.
I mean, why pick anything less? Why go for something smaller when you could go big? All right, give me a second here. I need to split the party here.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, delicious.
What's the party? Yeah.
Don't split the party.
Delicious.
No.
I'm back to the top of the round. The shadow laughs as Hoof and Mouth disappears into the underbrush, chasing after what she appears to be Grubber. She will still be here. But you guys are on your own time now.
Uh-oh.
Shadow. The large shadow seeing no more targets, and we have this light source. Let's go snuff out this light source. 1, 2.
Isn't it hovering above us? Hovering above the battle?
Now,
is
that's a good
taking-
question. Where is it located? Summer Breeze, where is it
Athena,
located?
this one's on you.
Okay. Well, we got extra fun coming in, huh? All right. So, I'm going to make sure that the ball stays out of reach of this thing. Well,
Okay. So how high is it in the air? Remember, it's got 30 feet range.
30-foot range. Well,
Yep.
what's the arm reach of this thing, and also of the tentacle beast?
It's about, so the tentacle beast is about 15 feet, so it's got a reach of 5.
Okay.
So it'd be about 20 feet range. The other creature has about a, what would it be, 10 foot, so it'd be 15-foot reach. So how high are you doing this?
Keeping this thing at about 22 to 25 feet.
Okay, so having no targets to snuff out the light, it goes after the nearest target, which would be you. And then it begins to attack you. 1, 2. 7. You have to beat a 7. Roll body as 2 of its mantis-like talons come falling down upon you.
Ugh. Crap.
Excellent. You defend yourself quite well. Summer Breeze, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, since I seem to be taking direct fire here,
Yep.
I'm going to see what I can do about withdrawing and taking the ball in front of me here. So I can basically
So you're
bring
trying
it
to disengage combat, and you're dragging the ball with you
Yes, over to
right here.
more or less, yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Trying to go back a little further so I can still get about 20 feet between
Oh
me and
yeah,
that.
you can easily move. Remember, there's no attacks of opportunity or anything like that.
Well, I'm saying I want the ball to still be out of its range for the moment, anyway.
Remember, it's going to attack the nearest. So you're still nearest, right?
Mm.
It has
That's a
nothing currently guiding it, so it's just going to mindlessly attack the nearest. Grubber was telling it to attack earlier, but now that the command structure's gone, it's just now going to attack nearest. So
Oh, okay.
you haven't encountered these shadows before. You're not quite sure what it's going to do.
No, we've seen some small ones, but nothing this size, nothing this inch.
Nothing this powerful.
Anyway, so that'll work. And also, if I wasn't already on fire, I'd like to be at this point.
What would you like to do? Are you done?
Well, I don't know if I can cast 2 spells simultaneously.
Nope. You gotta concentrate on that levitation, assuming that you're wanting to move through the ball.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Otherwise, I was going to take a pot shot at it, but
They begin attacking you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to be an 8. Dust, have to be an 8.
Understood.
Easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to beat a 4 now. Same deal.
All right.
They're all attacking you. It's a roll off. You have to beat a 2 now. Okay, you defend yourself. The large shadow comes after you. 2 attacks. 1, 2. You have to beat a 9. Dust. Ooh. Take 1 point of necrotic damage as it pierces your defenses. Okay. Summer, 2 attacks on you. Oof, a 10.
oh,
You
okay.
have to defend against a 10 as the mantis shadow descends upon you.
I was really hoping it would go after the ball.
You said, well, to be clear, you said that the ball was high above, right?
Well, I said that initially, and then I thought I was correcting myself when you said it would just go after
Okay.
nearest. I'm like,
It goes after it.
it.
It extinguishes the light. You no longer have control over the ball as it
Okay.
extinguishes the light. It looks to you. Okay. Huff and mouth.
Yes.
You
That's
chase
me.
Grubber into the shadows. Ironically, you go to the very same place that Tempest was tempted. Before you stands Grubber, who is currently kneeling Before something. Roll me a mind.
Oh, come on. Internet. Let me select it, please. Oh my god. There we go.
Interesting. You see Grubber kneeling before something, but you don't know what it is. What do you do as you see Grubber kneeling before something?
I run up to him and I grab him by the scruff of his neck.
Excellent. Roll me
Thank-
mind.
Got you.
As, once again, you come into the fear effect. Give me a second here. I'm going to check its stats. That's when you see it. Copy. Paste. You've seen this shadowy creature before. It says, yes, yes, Grubber, you've brought another one to me. And Grubber kneels before him and is like, yes, master, yes, look. Before you seems to be what appears to be a shadowy creature, not of pony, perhaps maybe bipedal, perhaps a cloud, perhaps not quite sure what it is. You only rolled a 3.
Okay.
You are currently frightened. All your stats are downgraded by 1.
Oh.
He says, come forth, little hippogriffin.
No.
Roll me a mind. Tell me how you kneel before this creature.
I try not to, but my body moves without my, as if it's controlled by something else, and I find myself kneeling on the ground. Confused.
He says, yes. I think this is where it, like, touches you on the side of the cheek, right? And they quickly realize and begin feeling sensations of power, authority, becoming a alicorn. Says all of this could be yours. You need to but give in to despair.
No.
Roll me a mind. Oh, no. Interesting. Tell me how you resist.
I remember. I just keep screaming no in my head until it becomes the only thing I can see. And then I shout no as loud as I can.
Excellent. Back to the party. We'll see what happens to poor Hoofermouth. Oh, wow. Dust, it is your turn.
We're not winning this fight so far.
You guys are all...
Well, I've just about had enough of this. I'm focusing all of my attacks on a single... you know what?
The shadow
I've
appears
just
to be
about
injured.
I've
It's
just
very
about
injured.
had enough with these shadows. Time to take out the trash. All attacks on Head Honcho.
Sure. Going after the tentacle shadow creature.
Yeah, the big guy next to me is about
Sure.
to receive a little bit of ass whooping. And
Do it.
and I got a little nasty surprise for this guy.
Say hello to my little friend.
Excellent.
I got a nasty. I like I said, I have a nasty little surprise for this guy.
Sure.
You know what's the best thing about being an Earth pony?
Tell me.
This.
What is...
Add that to the 6th.
Excellent. You deal 13 points of damage to this creature. Roll me a die 4. And it goes through. Excellent. It seems to shrug off the damage. It seems to be semi-hurt, but not bad. Anything else?
Well, I already attacked, so... No.
That's when it begins walloping you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to be a 9. Okay. It penetrates, and you take 3 points of damage.
2, actually.
Oh, did you get +1 or something?
No, I rolled a 7 on my...
On your body, yeah. But not your magic resist.
Oh, right.
9.
Sorry.
It overcomes 9, yeah. So you take 3 points of damage.
Oh,
The
okay.
wolves swarm around you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you have to be an 8. Nipping and biting at your... okay. Take 1 point. The shadow. Did we miss you? Summer Breeze?
I mean,
Feels like we did.
we may have.
Yeah, go ahead and do something, Summer Breeze. I'm pretty sure we...
Do something.
Yeah, go ahead and do something. You're about ready to get wrecked. You're really quick. What are you doing, Summer Breeze? I want to make sure that you get in an action before this happens.
Dress and dragon, do the hula.
Wow.
I probably should get the heck out of here right about now.
Yep, splitting the party even more.
So I'm going to, get the fire on. And then
Excellent.
I'm going to be heading out of here pretty quickly, heading into the next
free
area
forest.
where we had previously seen Zakora.
Excellent. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's a good call. That's when the big shadow chases after you.
I kind of assumed that.
You didn't turn on the light. You are currently burning. It is coming after you.
Well, it was going to do that anyway.
Yep.
I was near a thing.
You have to beat a 4.
No, that's not as bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. You can easily beat that.
Don't say that.
Easily defeat that. Yeah, see? See, not a problem. Summer Breeze. Oh, wait. It's got to go back to the other
I
scene
see.
now. It's top of the round.
Uh-oh. Did I die this time?
Such resistance. Did I do good, Master? Grubber grovels before the shadow. He's like, yes. We need at least one to return. Don't you think, Grubber? He's like, no, Master. No. No one can know about you. He says, why not? Won't that bring more despair? And Grubber says, whatever you command, Master. He says, how about a gift for you? What is your name, stubborn hippogriff?
It's called Suck It.
Very well, suck it. Know that your town will suffer greatly.
Which town do you mean? That's rather vague. Can you be more specific, please?
He whispers in your ear, both of them. You are
Both of
free
them, which
to
one?
go.
Seriously, I have 3 towns. That's not narrowing it down at all, dude.
You are free to go.
You are not helpful.
You get a sense that this creature is simply toying with you. And if he so desired, he could probably corrupt you, but currently he sees no intrinsic value in you.
Hey, thanks. That's
Your
really
literally
scary.
name is Suck It. Your name is literally Suck It. What do you do as you feel like the intense pressure of his presence and you're kneeling before him? What do you do, Hoof and Mouth?
Can I stand up and give him a rude gesture?
You may, yes.
I would like to stand up and give him a real rude gesture.
Good. You do so.
That's a body or that's a mind?
It would definitely be mind. You're trying to overcome his presence and
Never
fear.
mind. That was a body roll. There we go.
Tell me how you fail. You try to send a rude gesture, but your hoofs tremble, or your talons tremble.
I try to do a rude gesture, but I fail, and it looks like I totally just made a muscle spasm or something like that.
I think he says, Grubber, you see that wing feather right there? Take it. And Grubber walks up to you, right, as you're trembling. And I think he plucks a feather from your wing.
Can I gift Grubber?
Sure, roll me a mind as you're trying to overcome, once again, the fear of the creature. You do not. Yeah. He walks up to you and plucks a feather from your wing. And he says, yes, this will be quite useful. I think, you see Grubber kind of, take the wing and, lick it.
Creepy.
Yep. What do you do?
Again, I try to attack Grubber, but that's not happening.
This is once again, you kneel before Grubber now. And Grubber just laughs, and he's like, yes, your queen will kneel before me, just as you do now.
Stupid 4-letter words.
Yeah, well, you try to mention, I think instead of saying F you, you're like, forgive me, right?
That's not the F word I meant, but
yeah,
I guess
but that's what it says. And he's like, this one is so pathetic. Let it go, Grubber. Escort this pathetic creature away from me.
Oh, God.
And this is complete humiliation for poor Hoof and Mouth, right?
Yeah.
As I think Grubber literally grabs your tail and begins dragging you, right, as you're still prone before this creature, right? Yeah. At least you didn't get corrupted. But you got humiliated, so there you go. Back to the top of the round. Summer Breeze. That mantis creature is on top of you right now. What are you going to do?
Well, if I can't escape it, I guess I'll have to fight it.
Yep.
So, I shall turn and immolate the thing.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Doing it. Or not.
Well, it's got a defense. Yeah, it doesn't. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna have to save that for the defense.
Okay. The creature begins pile driving. Pour Dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to beat a 7. Dust.
I hear you.
Magic resistance. Oof. To take 5 points of stamina damage as it continues to just beat you down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to beat a 7 now as the wolves begin to pounce on you. Okay. Penetrates your defenses, but you take no damage.
Yay.
The mantis's turn. Jesus, a 9. Summer Breeze, you have to beat a 9. as his
Alright.
cruel claws come down upon you. These are for really good claws. Take 9 points of stamina damage.
No, we can't be doing that. I'm going to try one more time here.
Okay.
Spend friendship token.
Go ahead and reroll. I'm sure you don't want to auto-succeed.
Oh, I'm sure I'd like to, but I don't know if I can afford it. Ugh.
Okay. Take
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Alright. Well, I'll come back in a bit.
Are you unconscious?
Yes.
Down you go.
Oh.
Okay. Dust, it's your turn. Your list of allies grows thin.
And my rage continues to build up. Once again,
On
have a
Biggie.
little something of the Earth Pony specialty,
Jesus.
big guy.
It easily blocks it with one of its tentacles as it continue to like wither and writhe.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Language.
Speaking of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a 10. There's a 12. Gotta beat a 12.
All oats are sodas because he dropped F-bombs.
Gotta beat a 12. So you take 1 point of damage. Yeah. The wolves' turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta beat a 7. Okay, you defend yourself. Biggin comes down. 1, 2. Gotta beat a 4. Well, okay, that's weird. Double body. Okay, so you defend yourself. Okay, you defend yourself. You're top of the round.
Okay, Mr. Big Guy. I've just about had enough of you.
Excellent. Okay, and roll me a die for. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Jesus. I have to beat a 10.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. It's a roll off. You have to beat a 4. Wow, this is insane. But it's hilarious though. It's just constantly beating on each other. Oh. But your magic resist kicks in. Okay. And then the wolves. You have to beat a 7. Wow, I'm just rolling highs on this. It's a 10. So 10. Ooh. Easily defend yourself. Now the biggin. You gotta beat a 10. Take 10 points of stamina damage. Well, 8 points of stamina damage. Is your turn?
Still standing.
Still targeting the big guy?
Yep.
What's the pony of all trades?
I get to do one thing per session that I dedicate my pony of all trades in. It's a little handy thing to have.
Okay. And then roll me a die 4. I think it's the hit, right?
Yep.
You miss. And then that hits. Is that damage? Or is that an attack? It's damage, right?
That's to hit, whether
Okay.
the concealment.
All right. 12 points go through. It looks hurt now. And it's now its turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have to beat a 7. Easily defend. I mean, it gets through, but you easily defend it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And 10. Oh, shit. Okay, you have to beat a 10. Goes through. Blocks. Bigger one. 1, 2. Have to be an 8. Slugfest. Oh, shit. You rolled a body. You got a 1. Your magic resistance doesn't kick in. Tell me how 8 points of damage gets through.
Well, I'm down.
Excellent. Excellent. Tell me how.
Big gay.
Tell me how this horde of shadows overwhelm you.
By being a cowardly bunch of wolf pack tactics with superior numbers.
Yep. This wave of shadows swarm over you.
Shadows.
Okay. So we have the scene of Summer Breeze and Dust laying in the mud and the rain, along with the Drake, with a bunch of shadow creatures walking around, right? And we see a Hoofmouth being dragged by the tail by Grubber, right? And this is where we end this episode, right? Yep. We'll see you folks in the next episode, all right?
Bye.
Bye.